Hey everyone, I wanted to make this video for LT, Lauren Taylor, the artist. Amazing illustrations, Project 70. She made her video, was a week and a half ago, talking about the emergency room doctor and how that doctor basically let her down, did some serious neglect. And I just kind of want to share my story with it's kind of similar. Doesn't involve me specifically, but the first one involves my wife. My wife was rear-ended in a car crash, and we were married October 2012. March 2013, she was injured in a car crash. Got rear-ended. Was in a lot of pain, and I took her to an urgent care. She started her new job the next day, and she's like, I have to go get this looked at. I'm in so much pain. And so we went, just an urgent care up the road. And the doctor, they did some scans and stuff. And they're like, we don't really see anything, but here's some pain pills. And I think during the examination, we made some small talk about how we just moved into a new apartment and had a hot tub and a pool, and we were excited to use it. And this is what the urgent care doctor literally told my wife. Oh, you have a hot tub? Well, instead of taking the whole pain pill, cut it in half and take it with a beer or a glass of wine, not much more than that, but just beer and a wine, and go sit in the hot tub. And that'll make your back feel way better than if you just took the pain pill. And I lost it. I was like, you can't tell people that. Like, what are you doing? It just brain exploded. And come to find out, because they didn't do all the tests necessary, my wife, she had a spondylolisthesis, which your spine is just loose, and it was shredding her nerves, but they didn't catch it on that. And then she was in that same year, she was in another car accident, and the insurance companies from the first car accidents were like, no, this injury was all because of the second one. And, we're not paying anything for the first accident. And it took forever to settle, but she did not get, what she needed because of the doctors not realizing how serious her injury was at first and not doing all the scans or even telling her to go get scans. They were just like, yeah, go home, mix pain pills with booze and sit in a hot tub. Just insane. And then the next year, 2014, my dad is jaundiced. That happens a lot with babies because their bilirubins aren't breaking down and they turn orange. So my dad was orange. And he went to the hospital in Gunnison, Colorado, Gunnison Valley Health. He went to the ER. The ER doctor ran some tests and said, we can't find anything. I'm sending you home. And my dad said, I feel terrible and I'm orange. I would like to stay because something is seriously wrong. And the ER doctor said, never in my life have I seen a healthy man want to stay a night in a hospital before. And they sent him home. And luckily, he had some friends from church that are nurses, and they got him an appointment to Swedish Medical up here in Denver. So they drove him up the next morning. He had a blockage. He had to get a stent put in because I don't know where it was. I don't remember. It was 8 years ago, and he died in oh no, that was 2013, same year, because he died in 2014. So that whole year, all that stuff's happening. Not a pity party or anything, don't think. But yeah, he had a blockage, and they had to put a stent in to get the internal juices flowing, and then it turns out he has massive cancerous tumors. If a dude comes in and he's orange, maybe find out what's going on before you call him healthy and just send him home. So I just wanted to just do this video. I'm not trying to be political or anything, but it is scary how you go to people in an emergency or an urgent situation and expecting care. You'll probably get good care. There's so many great, amazing doctors, but then you have to realize that there's cost and care that they have to evaluate. Are you gonna die? No, then go away, because we want people. We want to take care of those people. Follow up with your primary care. Get out. That's their job, is to get you out and make sure you don't die. And my wife's case, not that serious, but it did end up being serious. It wasn't a life or death thing, but it was we screwed up and almost gave you advice that could kill you. With my dad, that blows me away, to have that much cancer and a blockage, and they're just like, go home. We don't care. You're healthy. You can walk. You walked in. You can walk out. So, anyways, like, you gotta be your own advocate. If you're not, you better have your mama or your husband or your wife advocating for you, because the hospitals and the insurance companies are not going to advocate for you. They don't care about you. You care about you. So if you're in one of these situations, go watch her video. I'm going to try to find it, and when I post this, I'm going to link it so you know what I'm talking about. But be your own advocate. Demand care, information, make appointments, have someone make appointments for you, whatever, take care. I was touched by her video, because I knew a little bit that she had an injury, but I didn't know the full details. And just hearing about it, I was just horrified, and I just sent it to my wife, and my wife was like, that is just terrifying. And then she was like, you're going to tell her about what happened to you and me and your dad? And I was like, yeah, probably. So anyways, I love you guys. Be good.